Hello, it's Renee. I'm back with a game called Scarlet Hollow. Hello. Let's just start the game. Your name is Renee. You live in the city of Kiararenda. Kiand. Is that a city? Sure, she, her. Doesn't matter. All traits unlock optional paths and dialogue options. Smeet. Do we want to be... I got to select 2 traits. Okay, power build. I like that. But that's like the mask. Mystical and unusual. You see the threats of... I want that. Street mark. Know how to lie when you're being lied to. Slick and cool. No dog can hold you. Do I want to talk to animals? A gift and a curse. I like that. That's okay. I'm not gonna even look at the rest of them. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particular nasty bump. You feel like you only just managed to start drifting off, and now here you are, awake again and still exhausted. For a moment you're hazy on the details where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to research its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops in seedy depots that felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of Parent Scarlet. Your cousin's mother and aunt seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. So anyways, as I was saying... Oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first he thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversation ago. I was up in Maryland, looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was dumb teen. And my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, pushing joggers into the harbor and that sort of thing. Wait, what? Dude, wait, what? Yeah, teen stuff. So this girl comes up just swinging her purse, yelling about how she was gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend and said he said he heard a lot. So I guess she was really mad and not just playing. But she kept swinging, and soon enough she lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. We had a good laugh and fished her out. Her phone got soaked so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. She kind of became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. Though 5 months ago she tried to break up with me for, real, and jeez. You ever just get so mad you just want to kill somebody? Though, about 5 months ago she tried to break up. Stop trying to get a rise out of me. Huh? Stop what? Whatever you think it is you're doing right now. You know what I'm talking about. The whole corner a stranger on the bus and try to make them comfortable act. I'm not playing along. Alright. Maybe I really wanted to kill her. Maybe I never really wanted to kill her, but even if I threatened it a bit, you're an asshole. Anyway, she's giving birth to a son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for her. But I don't know if I'm into that sort of stuff, so I might just wind up on the bus to New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there. You are an asshole. Seriously, what the hell is wrong with you? Your girlfriend is giving birth right now, and you're thinking about ditching her to go have fun in New York after she tried to break up with you, and you threatened to kill her. Hey now, another threatened to kill her. You just told me you did. Okay, maybe over text, just a little bit. But fatherhood is scary, plus her mom is there, so it's not like she's alone. Her mom doesn't like me much, so it will make super stressful. She'll understand. She'll chill. Anyways, where'd you say you were headed? I didn't. No need to be nasty, I was just asking. You're the one who's a goddamn asshole. I already fucking hate you. And once again, there goes my not for children. I will never get to that point where I'm gonna put the for children. Yes, it is. No, it is not. Not like I'm gonna follow you off the bus or anything. So if you're not getting off at my stop, then you must be headed to Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Hollow, as they call it in these parts. That's the only other stop until this bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I would know. Almost nobody ever goes up that way. Though, come to think of it, I had a couple buddies who went up there for work in a mine. There's a coal mine up in a hollow, you see, and there's always a job listing or two on the boards around here. Never wanted to do that kind of stuff myself. I like my lungs the way they are, thanks, but my body's got desperate enough to try it. Haven't heard them in a while now that I think of it. I should see if they're on Facebook, see what they're doing up there. I hope they didn't die. He looks back at his phone, once focused on something other than you. Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. Here, I have something for you. The stranger rifles through his pack before presenting you with a dripping pack of peanuts. They're boiled peanuts. I got them at a gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use them more on me. Plus, they dribbled all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore. Tip: sometimes picking a dialogue option establishes new facts about who you are. No thanks. No thanks, I'll take the peanuts. I'll take the peanuts. I'll take the peanuts. Maybe I can give in to someone else. It's always good to have. Thanks. You're welcome. And with that, I leave you. Safe travels, friend. I could use those peanuts for something. I'm not gonna eat them. And just like that, the stranger is gone. I'm uncomfortable, literally sitting on a floor because I wanted to try if the acoustics of my closet would be better than in my room, because I hated the sound of my voice in my room. But now I'm sitting on the floor and my ass hurts. I don't know. This might not be for better. But I'm such a perfectionist that I don't want my voice to sound like shit. But it already does. Yeah, maybe you can finally get some sleep. Next stop, Scarlet Hollow. End of the line. Almost there. The bus finally comes to a stop. Its brakes squealing as it deposits you in the front of the Scarlet Hollow's bus station. The sign at least reads bus station, but calling that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk. Though for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. The driver quickly shuts the doors behind you and starts the engine, kicking up a dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you on this place behind. I imagine he would be. Hey, Renee! I'm gonna forget that was in 2 seconds. You recognize the young woman? Oh. I apologize, I thought you were a dude. You're from a few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. Want some peanuts? I got them from the boss. You hold the dripping bag, offering to your cousin. What? Put those away. Why would I want wet peanuts? Now come on, let's go. I don't want to spend any more time here than I have to. Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic. Ah, that's a better position. It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Tip: dialogue options labeled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact the relationship and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. Are you holding up? I guess we're both members of Dead Moms Club now, huh? So, the funeral. Can't believe we never actually met before this. Remain silent. It's kinda awkward how small the box for that is. I don't think she'll like me asking how she's holding up, so the funeral. They're all kind of bad answers. Part of me wants to just keep quiet because that's what I would do, most likely. That's just too blunt and awkward. So, the funeral. It's on Sunday, right? Yep, like I told you. Jeez, that's almost a whole week. Yeah, jeez. Could have grabbed a later bus. Bus only comes on Monday. I can't believe we never actually met before this. Yep, you have your mum to thank for that. Or had, I guess. That was unnecessary. Aha, yeah, that Mom's Club. Remain silent. How are you holding up? I think she'll burst out. No, let's remain silent. I don't like the rest of those. You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up on the steep mountain road. I didn't like them. I feel like those were bad choices. And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cramped apartments in grey cities. Your mother had told you about this place many times before she passed, always with anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare what's in front of you, a jarring blend of opulence and ruin. As you stare at it perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like something that should have been left to rot a long time ago. Like it is something. Yeah. As soon as you enter, you're hit with a blast of dusty air. Everything in this room has been here much longer than you've been alive, each object cemented in a place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors and creak on their hinges and aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only few rooms will be safely accessible now during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The walls have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen. And hallways, I guess. But only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. It's beautiful. I don't think I've ever been this powerful as thing. That was the laziest read through I've ever done. You're lying through your teeth, but Tabitha doesn't need to know that. In fact, not only does she not need to know that you're lying, she won't know ever. You're a very good liar. It is. The estate was a prize jewel of this religion for a For a long time, I was like, is this a cult? No, it's not a cult, it's a region. It's quite a magnificent piece of architecture, even now. Shall we take a tour? Follow me. You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through the long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps. Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixing for peanut butter and chili. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here, though it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't. No, if I were you. Some explore options prevent you from taking others. Choose carefully. Someone cleans this place. This nest is nasty. Let's just go with the street smarts. I've always dreamed of having a kitchen like this. It's so much bigger than what I'm used to in the city. Is that a kitchen island? It is. Thank you. Sure. Awesome. I love. Do you know what one of my favorites? That smile can't be real. I didn't. But good for you. Well, what's next? Alright, what's next on the door? The bathroom. Follow me. Great, it's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on a countertop. Talk to the cat. Don't try to pet Fro. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. Nimi piles pass. Sorry, I don't speak French. Little lady Janet of a French kiss. Ugh, of course. How typically American. Shall I debase myself by speaking your tongue? But only so that I might insult you directly to your face, you uncultured swine. Ha ha, very funny. Her name sounds French. Stop wasting my time and finish the tour. You once again follow Tabitha through the long, dusty hallways. Maybe after a few nights it'll get easier to navigate these spaces, but for the time being you feel lucky to have not fallen through the floors. Guest best bathroom. Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must if you must. It's a nasty, wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched on the corners of the room, and mystery stains paint the floor. Ugh. What a wonderful bathroom. I am a liar. And I like it. Yeah, I'll let that one sink in. Absolutely love it. Glad you like it. That bathroom is extremely valuable antique. Lift the toilet seat. Oh, great. Scranfellas, the jig is up. Bugs skitter from the balls. You lift the seat. You're good, actually. You aren't desperate enough for this. You know, on second thought, I don't think I need to go. You might as well try since we're here. Oh my god, just suck it up. A toilet is a toilet. Sure, it could be cleaner, but your business needs to be doing, and this is as good a place as any. You do what you do and rejoin your cousin out in the hall. Did you just listen to me pee? Okay. Why is there a toothbrush in a wine glass? What looks like there's actual wine in it? Well, that's one way of waking up, I suppose. Or perhaps it's to help sleeping, who knows. Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop on the floor. Follow me. And Tabitha briefly returned to the foyer before climbing up the stairs and reaching the guest room. The room smells old, dusty, mildew, wood rot. It has it all. A week of sleeping in this place might give you a permanent lung damage. This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Ginny wash them last week. I had to endure half an hour rant about her kid to get her do it, but you would better be grateful. The closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up, but you can use the dresser. It should be empty. What an inviting room. How do you know I love cherubs? That chest is to die for. I'm surprised that you have such a discerning taste. Every last few furniture in this room is genuine antique, handed down through the family for generations. Who used to sleep here? When? This house is almost 150 years old. Many people have slept here. And now you'll sleep here, carrying on the fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in. I guess I'll start to get settled. Follow me. I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. My stutter annoys me. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me. Some dialogue options will be open additional conversation paths. Some right away, others down the line. Where are you going? What am I supposed to do when you're gone? You sure you can't take a day off? Did I do something wrong? You sure you're okay? Did I do something wrong? You asked me to come to this funeral. Since the moment I got here, you've been acting like a spat in your coffee. What's going on? Was it something I said? Okay, I've been testy since you got in here. You haven't done anything wrong. I'm just under a lot of pressure right now. Please just stay out of my hair. Until later, okay? I have work to do. Alright, I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back. We'll see. There's a lot that needs to get done this week. Your cousin leaves through the front door, and now it's just you and this sprawling, decrepit estate. Settle into your room. I don't want to die. Let's eat. You haven't had anything to eat all day. The only thing is louder than your stomach right now are the creaks and moans of this ancient place. PJ and J sounds exactly what you need to take the rest of the day. What you need to take on the rest of the day. You head to the kitchen. You're back in the kitchen, ready to craft a beautiful peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's a daunting task, given the state of the place, but aggressive. The growls of your stomach outweigh your fear of food poisoning. To get started, you'll probably need some peanut butter, some jelly, bread, a plate, and a knife. Approach Fro-Fro. Aw, don't hiss at me. You might want to talk to me, but I don't want to talk to you. Go away. Do you want boiled peanuts? I don't think she'll want boiled peanuts. Do you like living here? I despise small talk. Small talk. So do I. I hate it. I hate small talk so much. Yes. Boiled peanuts. I feel like we got off wrong route. Want some boiled peanuts? Mon Dieu, none. If you don't take the hint, I suppose I'll have to take things into my own hands. Ow. Thanks. Fine. Bye. Let's search the fridge. That was expected. He hates me. I'm sad. I should have known French. He might actually like me if I knew French. As you approach the fridge, your eyes catch on a note taped to the door, reading "Chinese stay out" in all caps. Below it, in separate handwriting, are the words "Okie dokie." You open the fridge. You already feel deep urge to wash your hands, even though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle. Take jelly. Let's not check out anything else. You reach for one of the unopened jars of grape jelly, carefully checking its expiration date. You breathe a sigh of relief when you realize it's recent. There's either purchased specifically for you, or jelly is one of the things in this kitchen tap that actually uses. All you need now is a plate, a knife, bread, some peanut butter. Better close this fridge and keep looking. Let's not grab ice cream. Close fridge. Pantry. Tabitha sure loves her mac and cheese. I need bread. Take bread. You pick up one of the non-moldy loaves of bread. Great. One step closer to a satisfying snack. All you need now is a plate, knife, and some peanut butter. Take the peanut butter. The king of nut butters. And only 3% of each jar is mashed up cockroaches. Wow. Wow. The only thing you need now is a knife and a plate. Cabinets. This cabinet must be where Tabitha keeps the dishware, but oddly enough, utensils. Plate and a butter knife. Examine its shot glass. It reads, "I survived Deb's 50s. Your aunt's name was Perlane." So this wasn't from her 50s. From a few stories you've heard from your mum, Perlane wasn't the type to have kitschy? That's an old. I'm ruining that word. Friends who gave out themed shot glasses at the birthday parties. Examine mug. I was blown away at Blowing Rock, North Carolina. So your aunt and cousin actually travel sometimes, even if it was only a few hours from the state. Yeah, even if it was only a few hours away. Wow. Okay, I feel like you're judging me too. Maybe you can route your return trip through Blowing Rock. It might be nice to see the local sights before heading home. It's a couple of hours away. It's not a local site. Okay, now you grab a blade and a butter knife. This is the last ingredient you needed to make your PB&J. I am a dumbass. Now I don't need a bowl. You close the cabinet and look back at the rest of the kitchen. Mike. Despite the state of this horrendous kitchen, you've successfully combined your 3 ingredients to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Congratulations. You can feed yourself. Cooking by the book. A job well done. All of the hassle and it took you less than a minute to eat. The rest of the day lies in front of you. Let's go check out garden. This garden was reclaimed by the wilderness long ago. It might not be very safe, but who's to stop you from venturing deeper? Explore the garden. You wander further into the garden. It's quiet out here. Return. Nothing else. Okay. Return to the kitchen. Wow. Congratulations, you have a full day ahead of you, and you have eaten. What do you want to do next? Might as well head into town. There's not much left to do for you Other than just head out and explore the town, you do just that. If you'd known you wind up having to walk all the way back to town, you would probably just ask Tabby that he leave you at the bus stop. Especially with how unhappy she seemed to see him. If only you could wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of that tension. Though, maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. Continue down the path. It's really pretty out here. Continue down the path. It is. Finally, you made it back to town. The holler, as that guy on the bus called it, has probably seen better days. Probably. It still has the feeling of idyllic country town, but its sideways are cracked. Many of the store fronts are boarded up, the windows dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane and you shudder, suddenly feeling as though you're peering into a grave. That's great. Oh, a doggy. Gretchen, come back! Quit bothering strangers! Why do I declare? Who is this gorgeous stranger and why does she smell of peanut butter? Sorry about that. Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to. Oh, she was a she, sorry. She loves to be loose and cause havoc. Want some boiled peanuts, Gretchen? You'll be at the bag and hold it in front of Gretchen. Why, yes, of course, I most certainly do. Oh, that's sweet of you, but those are probably way too salty for my little Gretch. Nice to meet you. I just want. Tell me more about this wonderful creature. I'm in love with this dog, and I wish you know everything there is to know about her. Gladly. Her favorite food is cheese whiz. Her favorite toy is an old sock I sewed to look like a squirrel, and her favorite show is the murder she wrote. I'm so sorry to interrupt, but did someone mention murder she wrote and cheese whiz in the same sentence? Sometimes I leave it on in the background while I'm working to give her something to do. She'll actually sit in her little bed and watch it like an old lady with her programs. How did you meet? Ah, my mother was a vet and she used to visit in the regional animal shelter on weekends to do checkups. When I was really young, I would go with her to volunteer, which really meant I would do a little bit of manual labor and then play with the dogs for the rest of the day. One weekend, believe it or not, someone dropped off this little 1-year-old pug that outgrown its cute puppy stage. When I went to clean her kennel, she looked at me with those big, watery, nervous eyes, wagging her entire butt, whimpering like no one else had ever loved her before. And I couldn't not fall head over heels, you know. It was absolutely the most dreadful place I've ever been in my entire life. If it weren't for this sweet young lady, perhaps it's best not to think about it. My parents were rugged mountain folk, so they weren't big on toy breeds, and at first they refused to even consider adopting poor Gretchen. But I kept visiting every week, and soon enough they caved and let me take her home. My dad still wasn't too keen on her at first, but soon enough he was taking her out on trails like she was a hound dog. Sorry for talking your ear off, but I can't help it. I could prattle on about Gretchen for hours. How about I introduce myself so you don't have to be nervous? I'm Stella. It's not often I see a strange face in Holla. Every now and then there's a new crop of cold folks, but you don't look dusty enough for that. You aren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral? No, I am a lie. I would never. Nice try. You probably could have fooled me if you weren't for those sunken eyes and rigid cheekbones. The scarlet blood runs thick. You must be Tabby's cousin, right? That's the only person I can think of who would come up to town for the funeral. Mentioning your cousin, Gretchen mutters under her breath. One of those days I'll get that Tabby that bet at me. How's she holding up? To be honest, I've been a little worried about her, all alone, up in that big house. Tabby, that's so cute. I'm sorry, did you say Tabby? I'm sorry, did I hear you right? I can't imagine Tabby ever going by something so bubbly. She did back when I knew her better, but it's been a while. I hope she's okay. I'm worried about her too. She's being a little rough around the edges, but I figured she would probably having a rough go of things. She and her mom were really close. To think she's been up in that old mansion all by herself. It would probably be good for her that you're staying there, even if she doesn't think so herself. How long have you known? Oh, quite a long time. The town's really small, so everybody knows everybody else as far back as I can remember. Tabby and I got a little closer when we were both in the school production of A Midsummer's Night's Dream. I was back when she was mustard seed. As you might have expected, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. But then she graduated, and that was that. I haven't seen that girl or her horrible little cat since I was middle-aged. Oh, before it slips my mind, you are staying in that spooky old mansion. You must have met the Frofro. How does that monster fare? To be this cat. Ignore Gretchen, let Stella discover your quirk. Sounds like you and Frofro have history. Wait, what? Are you messing with me? You can't actually talk to my dog, right? Oh, joking. Alas, you've discovered my dark and terrible secret. But it's the street smart. That's the smart thing to do. I'm joking. If I could actually talk to animals, do you think I would just casually do it in front of other people? I would be way more discreet than that. Couldn't have people knowing my secret. Yeah, of course, that would be ridiculous. You and Stella maintain solid, awkward eye contact. Well, next time you see that devil, please send my regards. And do let her know that not only do I still draw breath, that I very much still plan to outlive her. Oh, before you go to town, you must be starving if you just got to town. I was just on my way to the diner for coffee, and they got amazing biscuits. My treat. I have no other choice but to follow her. The pleasant aroma of a greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. In the contrast with the empty, lively atmosphere of the family estate, the diner is filled with comforted din of human life. All of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment. Quietly into the nearest booth. You slide into the nearest booth, pretending that you didn't notice everyone in the diner gawking at you like that. Just see the Bigfoot. I got something in my throat. No need to be shy. They don't meet many strangers. It's kind of a big deal when somebody new wanders to town. Especially since I'll probably all know that what you're here for, or by extension, who you're related to. Even if you don't know anybody, it's not easy keeping secrets in a town of this size. Hey Stella, I went ahead and fixed you up a coffee. They gracefully place a cup of specially brewed coffee in front of Stella. Aw, shucks, thanks Avery. And here's some bacon for the little lady. For me? For me? Gretchen sneaks the bacon and digs in. Tip, you can hit H button on your keyboard to hide the text box at any time. Oh, he's so cute. She's so cute. Also, looking good, Avery. You are gorgeous. Anything for you? Do we want to give everyone boiled peanuts? Oh my god. No, let's not offer the boiled peanuts to the waiter. Whatever. There's no gender neutral term for that. Waiter would probably be the gender neutral one. Could I have a biscuit and coffee, please? I heard they were really good. Best in the county. Avery was fragrant grew in the empty cup inventory. They linger after filling your coffee, turning to you nervously. Oh, and sorry for your loss. Before you have the chance to respond, they're gone. Glad you took my advice with the biscuit. You won't regret it. Anyways, the funeral's not till Sunday, right? That gives you quite a bit of time to saunter around town. I'm trying to think if there are any cool events going on in this week. There's always the reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every month anyway. Oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party on Saturday night, so that's a fun thing to look forward to. And then there's the weekly Sunday potluck. That should be right after the funeral too, so it will be a special occasion. That was neat. Maybe I'll check some of these things out. Anyway, those are all the big events I can think of. As for the day-to-day, any idea how you want to kill time for the rest of the week? What's your angle here? My angle? I never have an angle. She definitely has an angle. Okay, so my job means I spend a lot of time in the woods with a camera. It's always better when somebody else is there too. Before Stella can finish, Avery returns, biscuit in town. Is there anything else coming for me? Gosh, if I'd known that plate of bacon would be my main and only course, I would have waited before taking in. Yes, a biscuit. When he says it's on the house, she sends her condolences. Thanks, it looks great. Thanks, Avery, it looks great. You pick up the biscuit. It's delicate and fluffy. It nearly crumbles at your touch. Butter, maybe a rough emanates from its surface. You take a bite. It melts in your mouth. As if it was nothing but butter suspended in a thin matrix of dough. Truly, this is a perfect biscuit. Wow. Wow. This is really good biscuit. Wow. I'm so glad you like it. Avery lingers at the table for a moment. So, as Stella mentioned, she's famous. Oh, Avery, I'm not famous. Look, if you're not gonna go around tooting your own horn, you know I'm gonna do it for you. Stella sighs. I'm a YouTuber. Oh, okay, that's nice. That's kinda rad. No. What kind of... Wow, that's rad. Never met a YouTuber before. I would love to check out your channel at some point. Oh, thanks. It's nothing much. It pays the bills, but I'm mostly a passion project, you know. She's selling herself short, Renee. Her stuff is amazing. She hunts cryptics. Wait, how did you know my name? Wait, how did you know my name? Oh, sorry, it's just that most people in town know about you. Sorry, I'm sure that must seem creepy. Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag. The Hollow is a small place. Everybody knows everybody, and that includes extended family. It's all good. I was caught just a little bit off guard. Phew, glad that didn't freak you out too much. Yeah, don't worry, nothing parley. Instead of Said about you'll stick, that's for sure. You can just make a good first impression and wipe the slate clean with the whole town. Oh my god, what was she saying about me? Oh jeez, look, I'm sorry I said anything. Hey, don't worry about it. Berlin was a gossip and she would do this sort of thing with everyone. Spreading weird little rumors about folks was kind of her trademark. Anyways, weren't we in middle of talking about Stella's illustrious YouTube career? I guess we were, weren't we? I think the best video to start with would be the river one. Not the lake one, but the controversial one. Oh yeah, the Catawba River Runner. I didn't expect much out of that footage at the time, but it wound up being one of my most popular videos by far. So far, River Runner is a cryptic that's only known by a single segment. Few Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird on Catawba in the river. That's all I had to go on. But then I wound up catching this on camera. Stella pulls out her phone and shows you a clip of something in the river. Some folks it was a beaver, but if that's the case, it would be at least twice the size of any beaver I've seen. I've also had people saying there was a dog, or maybe a capybara that escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary. It was a mountain lion. I could smell stink from miles away. I am still not sure what it was, but I'm the one who saw the thing with my own 2 eyes. Oh my god. Way. Gretchen thinks it's a mountain lion. Gretchen seems to think it's a mountain lion. Ha ha, very funny. You might have gotten me earlier, but I'm onto you. You're not gonna trick me into thinking you can talk to my dog. As for your theory, no way. It's absolutely not a mountain lion. There's no mountain lions in this Far East. I did a whole video on Appalachian mountain lion myth and found Jack Squat. There's no reason one would be swimming in the river like this. They're not fans of water. And the body's too long, no way. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. Sure, it's not like any local sanctuaries were missing one, but there's always people keeping exotic animals as pets. Kind of a suicide type situation. Exactly, some exotic pet owner set it free, and now it will forever roam the Catawba, confusing scout boys and YouTube commenters for years to come. So, speaking of things to do around town, I was actually planning on filming this week's video tonight. I was wondering if you would want to come along. It's pretty easy one this week. We wouldn't even have to camp anywhere. I was gonna go off the... Wait, no spoilers. Whoops, sorry Avery. It's okay, I should probably get back to you instead of standing around chatting with friends. See you around. They were so nice. Now that the coast is clear, I am going after Skunk Ape. So what's Skunk Ape? It's like Bigfoot but smellier. More skunk ape sightings are from Florida, but while I was doing research for last week's video, I came across a report where a lady from town over claimed to have seen one on her deck, playing a tug of war with her dog. And as I leave no turn unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. What do you say? Wanna tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against the darkened sky, that sort of thing? Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. I ship it. I would love to come along. That's great. It's been a while since I had anyone besides Gretchen out there with me. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Actually, I started the channel with a couple buddies of mine back in middle school, so it's kind of from a blast from the past. Me and Kanika and Reese running around in the woods, flipping over rocks and bothering salamanders. Our videos were terrible, but we had a lot of fun, and that's all that mattered to us. You know, that gets me thinking. I wonder if they would be down to come along with us. Get the old gang back together. I guess Kanika has to close our digital store tonight, so I'm pretty sure she's no girl. But Reese? I think there's a decent chance we could get him to come out of his hidey hole if he's up to it. Do you think would you mind if I take a quick call? Oh, no question. Stella pulls out of the phone and dials it, waiting while it rings. Reese, what's up? It feels like it's been forever. Oh man, sorry to hear me. Do you want me to come by or... Okay, if you're really sure, but if you change your mind... I'm kinda sad that I'm glad. I met somebody cool in the town today. She's Tabitha's cousin. I know. Yeah, just here for a week. Anyway, we're gonna go look out for the skunk ape. We could take easier trails, if that would help. Dang, man, that sounds awful. I hope you take it easy tonight. I'll swing by some no time this week and we can have a more low-key hang. How's that? Yeah, I'll bring her. Talk to you soon. Bye, bud. Oh, Reese, there's always something off about that boy. Never did like the smell of him. Looks like it's just you and me, pal. Is he alright? Is he okay? He's not feeling well, that's all. He had a lot going on in the past, gosh, 10 years ago. Years or so, but I feel like it's gotten a lot worse recently. I can't remember the last time I saw him leave his house. Oh well, it's not my place to talk about, really. I just got a little excited thinking about having him along again. He's hilarious. You would love him. We should swing by his place sometime this week. That would be nice. I would love to meet your friends. Awesome. I'll make it happen. It's definitely one of the trickier ones to meet. Kanika's much easier to track down. She's at the general store basically every day. But friendship can wait. We've got a skunk ape to hunt. So we should probably head out. So if we want to make it up to the mountain before it's too dark. Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand. He paused before getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression. After all, it seems everyone in town has heard awful things about you from your now deceased aunt. With a generous tip. You reach into your pocket and pull out a crumpled $5 bill. You know it's a bit more than one would expect from such a short dining experience, but you might as well share the wealth while you got it. You smooth out the bill before placing it on the table inconspicuously. Aw, that's awesome of you. Avery will appreciate that, I'm sure. Stella turns to leave the diner with you following close behind. And I think that's a good spot to end it. That's a very pretty picture. And I can do this. I like it. We are gonna take a screenshot of it. And perhaps even get a... I don't know the name. Oh well. I might make a picture out of it. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna leave this episode here. I told you that. But if you want to see something else, do offer me games that you would like me to play. Down in comments. Like if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more of my content. And I thank you for watching again. And bye.